Microsoft confirms it's been the victim of a cyber attack. The U.S. agrees to lift tariffs on British steel and aluminum, and the average tax refund is much larger than last year's amount. CJ Papa has today's business briefs.
Microsoft claims hackers have managed to gain limited access to its systems. The company says it has been actively tracking the hacking group Lapsus in recent weeks. Identity verification company Okta also confirms it was a target of the same group. Microsoft says a single account was compromised, granting limited access, and its cybersecurity response teams responded quickly to prevent further activity. The United States and the UK striking a trade deal that will end tariffs currently in place between the two countries. Tariffs will be removed on British steel and aluminum products arriving in the U.S., while items like American motorcycles, tobacco products, and whiskey will no longer be slapped with tariffs upon arriving in Britain. This follows similar agreements the U.S. has signed with the European Union and Japan in recent months. And how much will you get back from Uncle Sam? The IRS is saying the average refund this year is $3,352, but that amount could change by the April 18th deadline to file. It's much larger than last year's average of about $2,800. The IRS issuing more than 45 million refunds as of March 11th. For more stories, log on to foxbusiness.com. In New York, I'm CJ Papa.
High fuel prices could mean a rise in seafood prices and boating experiences ahead of the summer months. Joy Addison has more on what consumers could expect.
A day out on the boat enjoying the sun or fishing at your favorite spot may now be a little pricier. You may also find yourself paying more for the crab, shrimp, or crawfish you like to bring to your favorite seafood boil.
Because we do have a lot of trips booked right now, and day by day we're just canceling them.
Gas prices are jacking up the cost of boat rentals and charters, leaving captains like Cody Kinney with two choices: cancel charters that are not profitable or increase ticket prices.
Just having to charge more just because if you look at it, you have a small tank, 20, 30 gallons, it's only a $20 increase. But if you have 300, 400, 500 gallons that you're burning in one trip, that's a big significant change.
The increases are not just hitting the tourism industry.
From our boats that go out fishing to our trucks that deliver the product, everything that we use to run our business, we see at least a 35% increase.
Nello Casarino runs Galveston Shrimp Company. He says passing those prices on to the consumer is not a reliable option.
Because the consumer at some point will stop buying it. It turns into a ripple effect where the plants have to lay off employees, trucks stop moving.
According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, the price of diesel has nearly doubled over the past 2 years, from averaging $2.40 per gallon in 2020 to more than $4 per gallon this year. Captain Cody Kinney says Galveston Deep Sea Charters has a plan for keeping prices low.
These new engines, the more fuel-efficient engines in the boat, in a timely manner is actually pretty important to us.
But for the seafood industry, Casarino says the fix is not as easy, and we, the consumers, will soon see the trickle-down effect of high fuel.
Even if the boats go out, the price would be so high that the consumer wouldn't buy it.
And just to give you some perspective, the U.S. Department of Agriculture reports the price of fish and seafood rose by about 1.3% in January, and it's expected to rise an average of 3.5 to 4.5% by the end of the year. In Galveston, Texas, Joy Addison, Fox News.